is what the danger is usually about.
Dude, how many times do I have to tell this guy to buy how many times
how
do I have to tell this guy to buy this for him to buy it?
16.
You cannot be trolling me. Dude, if this was me, I'd be in this. If I was paid right now, I'd be in
my
this.
brain would probably
I
just
should have
wanna
split my
buy it,
money and gone in this, but Jesus Christ.
and then I would switch over to
I tell this guy to buy PMAX, man. I tell him 1,000 times.
again. And then I hesitate. It pulls back too much, and then I negotiate with myself, and that is emotions messing with your rational thinking brain. It's messing with you. And I'd be, God damn, I'm wrong. Getting out. So I start to give back. I'm up 23. Maybe I gave back $1. Maybe I gave back 50 cents. Maybe I gave back $10 because I got aggressive or something.
You're gonna live on another
so now
cut,
instead
dude.
of being up 23, I'm up 13.
Double up.
I'm going, well, that's still on goal for the day. Maybe I can get back to 23, right? And then all logic goes out the door. Now I'm just looking for green candles. I'm using the tape in the level 2 to wish and hope that it goes higher. And I'm in trouble. I get in denial. Then my account's at $3. I go, how the fuck did I do that again? So it's the behavior that needs to change. It's not the strategy. The strategy, anybody's strategy, can always be improved and optimized. There's no question about that. But in my case, I need to fix my brain. I need to fix how I perceive myself in the market, and what my goals are, and why I'm doing this, and what I'm trying to accomplish.
Fuck this guy, dude. I told him about PMAX, and he would have been up so much more.
Difficult. It is definitely a challenge, and I've been refusing help for the longest time, right? You guys are in there every day trying to tell me what to do and what not to do, and I kind of disregard it because I don't want to be influenced. But then, some of you are persistent enough that you get through my thick head, and again, I think it's just bad habits. It's the habit of being my own boss for the last 23 years, not having anybody to answer to, and I think I can do everything by myself. And sometimes we need a little bit of help. And for someone like me, with my kind of mindset and everything, that's extremely difficult. Not to say it's difficult. It's difficult. Remember, Mark, every day you either have the regret of I left money on the table, or damn, I ruined a perfect moon day. Yes, exactly. Make good decisions. Pops, I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Sprouty Plays. I'm like a proud grandkid here. Cool, but PMAX is over 260 like I keep saying. Yeah, it's at 280 now, eh? It's just too choppy for me. I can't manage risk in something like this. And I think, I'm slowly realizing, that I give in to FOMO quite a bit. Because this looks bullish. And if I wasn't green, maybe I'd be desperate and I'd be thinking, come on, this might be the one. Look at it. We're popping the 280 a couple of times. It looks like a flat top breakout about to happen. But then the Candyman steps in and says, wait, PMAX, pull up level 2 here. What's going on, dude? 3 million shares. We're up 28%. What's the news? I don't see news. Is it a technical breakout? Kind of looks like it. What's the potential? Well, the first line it's going to be about $2.91, $3. And did we break that? No, we haven't. Until we do, it's just noise with no news. And if I'm being very selective and I follow my strategy, it always works. It always, always, always works. So I just have to wait for the proper setup to happen. And the proper setup for me on this is non-existent because we're missing news. We're missing news, and actually, I'm actually going to write this as a kind of a rule going forward for the month of May. I have to be more than disciplined. I have to be on a mission to completely change my mindset about getting out quickly when it's not going my way. And for the month of May, I think if we have no news, it's a no-go, no matter what. Even if it's a proper technical breakout, we see the if everything checks out, but we're missing news, I will pass. It's not a good reason enough to pass on something like that, in my opinion. I would prefer trading it, but given the lack of success I've been having, I'm gonna try and just respect my rules. Can't believe I'm saying this. Respecting rules. So now we're breaking 280. That's triggering my FOMO. I'm interested, but look again at the daily. So we have, this is important, folks. We have wicks, a big wick here on high volume, another wick here on high volume, and the green bars are on low volume. Every green bar is lower than the red ones. Now, that doesn't mean the stock can't go up, but in my book, it sounds like a very, very risky proposition. And if you take it, I wish you luck. I hope you get it.
Oh my
I got
God.
nothing about, against people taking trades that I don't want to take. I hope you get green on it, but it's just not for me. And I can see the maturity and experience in Ross when he's watching stuff like this and he goes, yeah, not for me, next. He doesn't dwell on it whatsoever. And I'm starting to think that sometimes that's part of my problem. I try to convince myself on the trade, and I'm watching it, it's breaking 270. Yeah, there we go. It might break 280. Oh, there we go. We're at 290 now. It might break 3. And then at 3, I start to think, maybe we get the big breakout over 3 and we go to $5. That might happen. But we're missing news. The action is not very clean this morning. We have selling on big red candles. In other words, it's just too damn risky. I see HSBT on the scanners, but the float's too high. What's going on here? Am I disciplined? What's going on? I'm not chasing. I don't even feel like chasing. I'm not seeing anything else on the scan right now. There's SMX, but SMX is SMX.
Wow. Told them to buy it. Told them to buy it, but whatever.
PMAX breaking out here. We see increasing volume, so I would justify it.
Whatever, dude.
Here by saying MACD is open. I'm seeing increasing green volume bars as we're breaking out. So shoot over to level 2. What do we see? Not seeing anything obvious. Sometimes I think that's what happens on level 2 in the tape. We're looking for stuff, and we're kind of not seeing it, and we're not sure what we're seeing. I suck at explaining this. I'm butchering it, but I kind of know what I mean. You know, folks, I am French, and I usually think in French first and then kind of translate. And sometimes I think, you know, I'm trying to translate and it just doesn't make sense in English.
Dude, this guy is not taking these buys. It's blowing my mind. I'm telling him what to buy. I'm telling him when to buy it. I don't.
So nice breakout.
I'm
Now,
telling this guy. I literally been telling this guy all morning to just buy
so
this.
now
I'm
looking at
already.
the
I'm
left,
stuck in my
you know,
cash
in
account
your
trade. But this
average
guy, I told him to buy
dollar,
it.
half dollar kind of
I told him to buy it at 250. It's at $3. He would have had a
2.5.
nice fat 20. What is that? 10% return? A
It's
gold
got
return
enough
right there in one
so
day.
that's a big thing for it. One hits
MNKD, I called this.
million
I didn't call
shares.
any of these. I watched
We've
these.
traded
EVC, I
50
didn't
million
call
shares
that.
so far.
SKK, I have been calling that. PN, I did call PN, but I guess it got sold out. AHMA, I called. He's just consistently dissing on this stock, even though it's a great time to buy.
ERNA to me looks like the best proposition if it can pick up speed a bit again.
Did you just get some news?
Ross is watching PMAX. Thank you, 007. Appreciate that.
No shit, it's the same guy. I'm making the right fucking calls. Anyone else in this chat making the right calls? I don't see them making the right calls. Anyone else in this chat making the right calls? No, no, no. Is this streamception?
7715.
Did I just get doxxed? Did I just get doxxed?
Hey, Kathy. Strategy. Keyword. No one I have found on any platform offers the verbal level of strategy as you. Everyone learns different. Also, you welcome all to come. Sit and have a cup of coffee. Thank you. You're quite welcome, Kathy. I appreciate those kinds of comments. It makes the streaming worth it. Hey, Big Mama Warner, good morning. Need to focus on your entries. We can all tell your exits are fine. Really? I would argue the opposite. That's why I'm red. I can't manage my my risk. Discipline? It's a whole new world. Thank you, Zamora. I know, eh? Like, what's going on? All it took was like a 45-minute talk with someone with great insight to get through my thick head and make me realize, you know, what I'm doing wrong. Oh my goodness, seriously. But remember, you make money by selling one chocolate at a time, not compounds too many. Not hoping for the guy to walk through the door and buy the whole store. Yeah, exactly. I'll admit that, Eagle, I often think that way. You know, deep down inside, not just like, I don't admit it, like I don't verbalize these thoughts, but when you point it out like that, I can sort of hear the echoes, you know, deep down in my brain of, this is the one that's going to change everything. And that's got to stop. You know, I'm a scalper. I'm a trader. I come in, I take a trade, I go out. It's simple. You just execute the strategy and walk away. Don't get emotions involved. Don't Don't get emotions involved as much as possible. But we all know that emotions, we're not really in control of that. It's a natural, bodily function, and we just got to be aware of it. We got to be aware of it, and one good way to sort of gauge where we're at is having the strategy written down. So that's what I'm doing for the month
Biggest
of May.
lie of all time.
Every day I'm going to be taking little notes and optimizing my strategy so that when I read my actual when I'm going through the strategy,
Biggest
it all
lie
makes
of
sense,
all time.
right? I don't know about you, but sometimes, when we're learning trading and stuff, there's some aspect of the game where we'll put that aside. It sounds too complicated. Maybe I'll wait to learn level 2 a bit later on. I don't really need it. Maybe I'll wait to learn about the tape. I don't really need it. Maybe the daily chart doesn't really matter. I don't understand it. We all have a way of doing it. And for me, I've mentioned it last week as I got really ticked off. I have all these spiral books like this one. I'm getting to the end of this one. I have 5 pages left.
I'm testing this guy's patience so hard.
It's full of notes. It's full of knowledge. And when I think of my strategy, I keep repeating, I got a strategy. I just follow my strategy. So what does your strategy say about stock selection? And I have to think about it. And then I remember, YAAS does the 5 pillars. I know I don't really care about relative volume because usually that's up anyways. I know that the news this, and I know the price that. It's the same, but just a little different. And that allows negotiations with myself, right? Like the stop loss is a good example. What's your stop? Yeah, well, it depends. Sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. When I feel the max pain is when I truly bail.
Make the max one.
And I don't have an actual plan. So write it down. Write down the actual strategy. So how are you going to handle a stop loss? Boom. Write down the whole thing. And what I've been doing, and